Well, previously we did the intelligence and time dungeons, but it looks like I got some attention. Remember the Black Panther dude? When you run away 95 times, he starts to warn you. Welcome back to Live Alive. Previously, we got better gun. And better brains. Robo now has his own weapon. The 17 diode. And we have the gear and a team to take on the Black Panther, so I ran away a whole bunch. More like it's like 10, 15 times, maybe. Want to see how I did it? I did it like this. It's like the developers knew that people were going to exploit the run feature because the encounter rate is so high. And instead of reducing the encounter rate, they were like, just put in a boss. We'll make a boss attack them if they run away too much. That'll make them do the battles. Well, you know what? The joke's on them. I want these battles. I want to run away. Because I have overpowered teammates and gear, and I could just tear this guy a new one. I mean, just one cola bottle. That's all it's going to take. He won't be able to survive that. It's like my pistol in this game. It kills everything. Now, speaking of which, this is the penultimate run. Where there was like 3 kangaroos and a mariachi band. I'm running away again. I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. No one can stop me. I run as I please. Yes, I have. Well, we're no Watanabe. It's time to fight the Black Panther. Who's literally just a Black Panther. He's called the Death Prophet. And he has some pretty good abilities on him. He has a long-range, like, status down attack. He also has a Petrify, which is why you need aerial gear. And yeah, that's about it. He's just cat. Oh, and he's a durable cat, too. Actually, what I like to do is, like, line up. So, he has to attack Samo. Because otherwise he's going to do, like, a long-range attack. Ah, I can't cola bottle you from here. I can hit you with a Sweden scale, though. Sweden. I keep on messing those up. Oh, he's immune to that! Well, that ain't gonna work on him. He's wearing the aerial glove. It'll just do a little bit of damage. Kasugi will go in the back row. Because he has Hurricane Shot, it can reach her across the stage. And now we're in battle formation. No, you cannot win! Once I get the Robo, he's gonna cola bottle you. He seems pretty durable to other abilities, though. Well, here is your death. Enjoy it. Lizards! He's immune to cola bottle! Yes, he's immune to cola bottle. It's just like Tiamat from La Milana. You can't use pistol on her either. But you know, Hurricane Shot is still pretty broken, and he's not immune to that, so just use that. Okay, Black Panther, 4 minutes in, we already killed another special boss. We already got another piece of gear. The aerial mail. That's also extra defense and nothing else. Yeah, it looks like about 15.5, 16 defense. And that speed boost is because, the wild armor drops speed. I don't want to lose vitality, though. Robo, do you want this? I know you're Petrify immune already. It does boost his defense a whole lot. It's more like 45. Yeah, go ahead. It's not like he's using his stats for anything anyway. Plus, we're going to be trading him out for Ness. Now we could run away as much as we please. Now, I was looking up the recruiting things, too. Ness will fight you if you say you don't trust him, no matter who you're playing as. Masaru will not fight with either Kasugi or Robo, because one's a robot and the other guy has a gun. Unga will join you if you have Lee as your protagonist. You know, the girl kung fu fighter? And Lee will fight you, and Juan is just like, okay, I'll follow you. And Samo, well, we saw what happens to Samo. But now we have Ness. We're time to fight the final dungeon. You don't need to fight the final dungeon. Like I said, is lore relevant. So I left it for last, because right after this, we're gonna go after Odio. Likely not this video, because there's a lot to the Odio fight. Like the whole Devil's Peak and things that happen with Odio, and there's another special boss in there, and hey, I got the dungeon already! Weird thing about the Dungeon of the Mind. You could end up in one of 4 places. Funny enough, every single time I played this game, I ended up in this location. I don't know why, I'm just lucky like that. But you could end up in the 4 corners of this entire dungeon, and I've ended up in this corner 3 times, 25% chance. So luckily I know my way around. We're actually in the lower left. All we have to do is go up the stairs, and we're in the main room. This is the Dungeon of the Mind. It has a tumblebug. Hi fella. It's a little fella. I kind of want to hit him with a thingy. This. He takes up 1 tile. He's hard to hit. Get you the hot bullets of Kung Fu to die! Oh wow, he's evasive. Oh wow, he's powerful. Ness, can you do anything against this guy? Use a holy blow or something. I need to back up to give him a hurricane shot. Holy crap, this thing's lethal! Leave Ness alone! You know what? Kill Ness. You don't really need him for the final fight anyway. Actually, you could probably do it. Oh yeah, I never used the Venus figurine. Oh, well, he's dead now. I'll use it anyway. The Venus figurine is also an unlimited use healing item. But that thing is lethal. Don't mess with that thing. Tumblebug is like the Tonberry. The Dungeon of the Mind is all about talking to ghosts with your mind powers, because otherwise they speak ghost. And we get information about Orsted, what the people were thinking when they got killed by him. Every time you run across a knight, they're going to say stuff like that, though, so don't really bother. Oh hey, it's the Chancellor, that jerk. I think he was a Chancellor, some kind of advisor. No, you're the traitor. That's just something you believed in, because you didn't want to deal with the truth that, he just killed the king because of illusions. There's a bigger evil afoot. Biggle evil, huh? Alright, you got the coral ring. I think that's an int item. Don't want to take off the aerial ring. There's still enemies that can petrify you. Also, Algo's Eye is another thing that I need to use because I don't know what it does. It's int, but it's not great int. Coral Ring gives you water resist, but why would you want water resist? Because the elements in this game are just stupid. So we have to head left after this. There's another knight dude here that's going to say something about Orsted if you talk to him. I'm just going to spawn him in. Nice place we got here, right? And down here we can get an item. Teleport is just a longer run now, because you can't teleport out of here. If you try to teleport out of here, you just end up right back in the Dungeon of the Mind. It doesn't take you anywhere. I'm just gonna kill this thing. After seeing an enemy that was immune to my cola bottle, I want to cola bottle everything. You have to head up to the northeast of this area. Get the Bloody Magic Robe. This is probably also near a spawn point that you could enter. The map's generally the same, so you're going to see every room anyway. It's just that you're going to have to reverse engineer it if you don't end up somewhere different than where I ended up. Because that will happen. I don't know why I was so lucky that I got like the same room every single time I played this game. I'm still wondering if all those pistachios also add to the experience, or is it just the Brad in the middle? So after we get the thing, where are we going next? Oh, we have to backtrack to the start. Man, that's miserable. Yeah, this is just an off way to get some more items. What we really had to do is go up farther. Man, Ness's teleport is so much longer than run. Oh, heck no, Tumblebug, you stay away from me. You're scary. Alright, we gotta go up from here first. There's more lore and items up here. Hey, it's Fanboy! Remember him? He's the only one that believed in Orsted. And even when he died, he still believed in Orsted. Orsted should have listened to this kid. This kid had it right. But now he's a ghost. Ah, that's miserable. And a Nightmare Helmet. You might think, hey, this is one of the near last dungeons in the game, it might be great. Nightmare Helmet is terrible. It drops your int, it gives you a little bit of defense, and that's it. Why is that even a thing? At this late in the game, no one's gonna wear it. Who's gonna wear that? Where's the benefit of having a negative int score? Negative int score is what Masaru's dungeon was, and the Dungeon of Time also didn't know how long a minute was. We had to head south the stairs to continue. Oh, you're a knight. Never mind. And you know what? This guy over here, this one right here, is also a knight. But this one's guarding treasure. So he gets to look at that hallway with that other guy. They can't move from that spot. They're still ghosts. But I guess they could shout at each other in Ghost. You know what would be great? If you kill the Black Panther and prove you're not a coward, all the battles stop. That would be great. At least till you get to Devil's Peak. It's the king! Yeah. Your Chancellor kind of had a hand in that. So did your knights. Most of your townspeople. Strabo. Orsted was dealt a bad deal. Not gonna lie. He really just killed the king because, you know, he thought it was a demon. Oh, another guard. Is there anything around here anyway? This is the proper dungeon, by the way. All the routes are gonna lead here. East of the pillar. I don't think I'm skipping anything. Does this go anywhere? No, actually, this is just like an alternate route. Well, all of these routes are going to lead to the same place. Oh, hi, another guard. We don't want to talk to another guard. I'd rather another guard. Actually, I think I'm supposed to go up this way. No, wait, no. I'm lost! I'm lost in the mine dungeon. Whose mind is it? I'm not quite sure because it's like everybody. It has nothing to do with Ness. It talks about Orsted. But, yeah, it's not really Orsted's mind. It's more like the mind of everybody that was in Lucretia at the time. All the routes would lead here. To Strabo. We must be near the end of the dungeon. Here's the final boss. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? Yes! Yes, it is! It is completely your fault. Well, kind of Alicia's. She seemed to be in on it, too. Because she did the Juliet thing. But, yeah, Strabo did a lot. He was terrible to Orsted. Just because he lost in the tournament. Holy crap. All the other routes just, like, lead nowhere. I've tried. I thought there would be more goodies in here, but no. It's Hash! One of the people that trusted Orsted, but he died to plague. I mean, you did feed him that whole thing about, you know, trusting folks, and they ended up betraying him instead. Didn't look good. And the Garlic Bread Cleric! Yeah, it didn't work out, did it? That fool, he didn't eat his garlic bread in centuries! That's why he's so evil. And the ultimate item for Ness. The Gutsy Glove. And of course, there's one last person. Princess Alicia. She kind of put the nail in the coffin, didn't she? She just went ahead and just like stabbed herself right in front of Orsted. What do you think was going to happen? I kinda don't want to after seeing that last chapter. Because, I mean, he's relatable. He's a relatable villain. He was treated terribly and he went evil because he was treated terribly. Well, we get teleported right back to the castle. Which is good, because I want to go pick up Robo. This is going to be a relatively short chapter. Maybe I'll work my way over to Devil's Peak. But there's places we haven't looted in Devil's Peak when we were in Orsted's chapter. And as you've noticed, all those items that I didn't pick up in Orsted's chapter, I picked up here. Like looting the armor and all that. If you do that in Orsted's chapter, you don't get to have them here, because he had them. Well, Robo's up and about. This was going to be a short one. I actually expected that dungeon to take a little bit longer. I expected Black Panther to, like, take a little bit longer. I was actually expecting us not to go in, like, one teleport. That was just, that was luck. Last time it took me like maybe 9 or 10 teleports to do it. Though, granted, I probably would have like just cut them out if it took too long, but you know. All the dungeons are done now. Oh hey, we never checked out this side of the room, did we? Maybe there's prizes in here. Oh, there's plenty of prizes in here. We're ending this video with some looting. Potion number 9. A battle. There's some Glasiolabulus in here. They're like, hey, you got our potion? Peach bun. Oh, it's a nice peach bun. Grab some bone. A Castilla. More shields than you could possibly need, because there's not that many tanks in the game. An Axion sword. I don't even know why they're giving us swords, considering nobody could use swords. He uses ninja. And he has a nunchuck and some iron fists. I guess he could, like, offhand them, but why would you want to offhand them when there's better stuff available? You must be really sprinting through the game if you could actually make use of a Marvilla sword or an Axion blade. But we don't really have a knight character. We're done with Orsted. Orsted was the only one that was able to use most of this gear. And even then, it would kind of be, like, silly, because you could get an Axion blade off of Hash when he gets to Bryon. Speaking of which, we have that, too. We have Bryon. You know, it's the master sword of the entire game. Where is Bryon? Oh, hey, I know how to extend playtime. Let's go get Bryon. It's up in the mountains. Exactly where we left it. Well, Hash left it. Yes, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Orsted had the Bryon. Orsted killed Strabo with the Bryon. Why are there so many damn battles? Now I'm just mad. Back to what I was saying. Yeah. Why did he leave it on this mountain? That's what I was trying to say. Heck it. I would just skip that. That's ridiculous. Bryon is here. Why is Bryon here? Did he just leave it there for sentimentality? Is that why he was hanging out next to the tombstone? Or maybe because he became the Demon Lord and he was now allergic to this blade. But now we have the Bryon. And we can't use the Bryon. This is a sword. No one uses swords. This ninja, that's a katana. He can't use the Bryon. No one can use the Bryon. I've tried. Absolutely nobody could equip it. What's the point of having swords in this chapter? Not even Orsted could go get the Bryon back when he was killing all the heroes. Because, well, he was killing all the heroes. Can't Master Sword with that. At least we extended the time a little bit. So, next time on Live Alive, we're heading to Devil's Peak. The battle with Odio. We're probably going to loot the Devil's Peak as well. There's a secret boss in there somewhere. And, some other things happen, too. Good night, folks.